Hello, everybody. Good morning. It is good to see you guys. What's up? What's up? We have ourselves some lovely overnight chop. It's hard to even believe this is the price action. That is pretty anemic. Pretty sad right there. We got a couple minutes to the open. And at least we have a very nice defined range. This could actually be some good range trading. But I hope you guys are doing good. Good morning, Paul. Make sure y'all are saying what's up as you pop in. Good morning, Michael. There's the opening bell, and let's see if we can get the heck out of this chop zone. Candles are actually looking like they want to move, though. Morning, Bill. Hey, Juss. First trade I'm going to be looking for is a range play. So looking to buy the low of the range, sell the high. Right now we're mid-range, so we're not going to be taking anything. Both NQ and ES right now mid-range. These bars were looking good for a minute to actually get some movement. You can see kind of like some eager price action. The bars are forming quickly. I bet you we will get some sort of expansion here. Good morning, other folks that popped in. What's up, Tom? Good to see you. Queen Harami. Hello from Ghana. Nice. I got some friends from Ghana. Very close to support here for the S&P. Meanwhile, Nasdaq is still mid-range, quite a bit stronger. But I'm looking for a opportunity to go long here. Looking for a failed breakout. So looking for us to come down, entice some shorts, and then get a nice reversal. In Q now, looking like it wants to probably make a little pop downwards. Still waiting for a good signal bar here on the S&P. Still not a great bar there. NQ dropping down. We'll wait till NQ gets to its support too. Good morning, Joanne. Everyone else, I hope you're good. And don't be clicking buttons yet, guys. All right, and let's wait till something clear pops up. We do have a great looking range though, so if we can stay in this range, we have a pretty high chance of getting a good trade. Nasdaq has a decent bullish bar. I'm going to take a chance on this and assume this is going to pop up just a little bit here. we're at the range support. It still could drop down a little bit further to get a full-on failed breakout, but I like a little pop. Over on S&P, it still does look like it wants to go down a little bit, and I would much rather clear these lows right here. That's definitely going to draw in shorts, and then we could easily see a bounce. As far as news goes, guys, we don't have any. I mean, I guess we have the FOMC minutes, but I don't think there's anything in there that we're not already aware of. So pretty light day, and then tomorrow is going to be a obviously New Year's Eve, holiday, Thursday, holiday, Friday. Not really much going on. So very unlikely that we get some really strong action in the next few days. But maybe if you click that like button, that can change everything. Call it a conspiracy theory, but you guys gotta try it out. See if we can get a bar here on ES. Didn't quite tick below that previous one, unfortunately. I'm getting ready to take long if it does, and we get a bullish hammer. Ooh, I like this bar. I like this bar. This is what we want. Oh, hold on. Got something funky going on. Not quite a strong enough bar for me to take. I think we'll abandon that. Head back to NQ here. Again, just looking for a little pop up. We were able to clear some of those lows, so that does help. But we might have a little bit more downside on our hands. I'm ready to get out of this. Back on the S&P, we still don't have a really solid bar. Okay, if this bar turns green, we'll take it. I think there's a pretty high chance that this range holds. Come on, baby. Give us a good bar. Added one more on NQ. Still think we're going to get a little pop here. But S&P is not forming the bar we want, so might start to trail my stop. Oops, didn't mean to do that yet. Yeah, S&P looks like it wants to drop. I'm gonna take the gain here. No. Well, shoot, if that turns into a nice bar, we'll get back into this thing. Same on the S&P. Nope. ES starting to drop below the range. We'll watch the overnight low now. What do you guys think? Do you think the FOMC minutes are going to do anything? Anyone have some wild theories on that? Oh, holy cow. Is that just my chart? Or we got something crazy going on? Looking to see if there's any news connected to that. And oh, we had Chicago PMI. Weird that didn't show up on my news ticker. Oh, it was a pretty big beat. Take another chance on a little long here on NQ. We're just taking little quick hits today, guys. Very choppy, no need to hold anything too long. We'll get out quick if it doesn't confirm, and write it if it does. Nice little pop. S&P's got a nice move up too right now. Nice, look at that. Nice little move. We will take it. Not trying to give this too much room. Very likely that it's going to retrace, so trailing my stop really tight here. There we go. Stopped in profit. This has a nice little move up too. And yeah, if we break out of the top of this range, we can start looking long, but we're more likely to stay in the range. So would be more inclined to see this thing play out. So get a break, another push up, and then look for a short right around here to take back into the chop zone. Getting some resistance here at the top of the range. Can't really go short yet though, because this trend still is in play. So waiting for it to play out, and then we'll look for that short. Technically played out on ES. We did have a close outside. This is technically a new high by like one tick, but pretty likely that we'll get a little bit more of a push up. I'm still waiting here. Well, as we're waiting for this to happen, I am going to reload my charts just to make sure get the best data coming through. All right, there's that push to the new high that we were looking for. Now we're seeing if we can get a reversal. That would be immediately what we would expect because the uptrend's played out with a break in a new high. So we would be looking for a double lower high on the way down. However, this might turn into a strong trend. So if we come down here and we don't get back into the range, it just makes a new high. That's when we're going to be looking at some sort of larger channel as a possibility, but it's too early for that. Right now, the bias is range and we would expect a move down. All right, starting to get that push down, which is what we would expect. Got the move down, but no lower highs so far, guys. Nor on the NQ. No lower highs, just bearish bars. Still haven't got a lower high, and we're already back to the 21 EMA, so not going to be able to take the short here until we get a more confirmed, well, we have a confirmed downtrend, but until we get a pullback from that. So I'm looking for this downtrend to continue, then looking for a pullback that has two legs, two tests of the EMA. That second test is when we'll look for the short. Maybe if we get a really nice lower high around here, I could consider taking it. Still waiting for a lower high. We are now confirming below the EMA. Just have not gotten a bar yet. It's just been a straight drop. which is good though in a sense because it does confirm the range that we have been saying. Definitely not getting a strong uptrend, definitely not getting a strong downtrend. Very likely to stay in this general area, and this range is quite consistent. It's continuing to reverse at the same levels, which is great. That helps us get some solid trades. And no lower high, so I'm gonna have to wait for the full-on second entry short. Should be getting the pullback soon here on the S&P. And we're not pulling back, just making a new relative low here. Come on, baby, give us the pullback. The only thing that would be a bummer in this kind of price action is if we just start getting V-shaped reversals left and right. You want to at least have the channels play themselves out with a closeout side and a new low, meaning like this move up. We had to move up, close outside of the channel, and a new high. We want the same to happen on this move down. Move down, close outside, new low, and then reverse. You don't want to just have this straight down move reverse like that. That's when price action starts getting a lot less predictable. If we can keep having channels play out the normal way with closeout sides and new extremes, that's good to go, and we can trade reversals all day. We just don't want to see those V shapes coming in. All right, that's kind of looking like a break outside and a new low. Maybe a little bit wider of a channel, but we're already back down to this support. So in order to short, we'd really need to break through that area and then confirm on a retest. Over on the Nasdaq, it is also looking like this trend possibly played out, but if we can confirm below the range, continue this move down, we will widen it. But don't do that too early, guys. Sorry, I missed this question by a 9 file. When the price is going down, what bar am I looking for when I say lower high? Just literally a lower high. So for something to be a lower high, it needs to be a high that is lower. So think about that. It first needs to be a high. So what is a high? Well, high is a bar that is higher than another bar. So if you look at all the highs of these, none of these make a high. They're all lower than the previous bar. The only one that actually makes a high is, oh, sorry, you're not even looking at what I'm looking at. Let's take a look at this. It's really important, guys. This is basic candlestick 101, right? So look at all the highs of these bars. None of these go higher than the previous bar, except this one right here. That is the only one that is a high out of all of these, is this one right here. And that high is a lower high because it is lower than the swing high, right? We're always talking relative to something else. Relative to the swing high, this high is lower than that, right? So that is a lower high. Whereas like this is a high because it went higher than the previous bar, but it is higher than this swing high. So that would be a higher high. Lower high, higher high. Here we're having a little break of the channel. So typically would be looking for a short. However, we're right on this potential support. So I am going to be holding off on taking a trade here. And by the way, if you are wanting more of a detailed breakdown of setups, how to read price action, really bar by bar, looking at the details, exactly what you need to find the perfect entry, the masterclass is a great way to go. I've spent a lot of time packing everything that you need to know to become a profitable trader into what is like four hours, I think, of content, 4 to 6 hours of content. And it does include an in-depth study of how to read candlesticks. If you already know how to read candlesticks, I promise you that it has even something for you. even traders who may already be well along the path. I guarantee you there's some details you've missed that will radically improve your trading. So consider checking that out. Links are below. That's the masterclass. It also comes with a lifetime standard membership to the Discord too. All right, now this little move has played out. Big move down, close outside of the channel, new low. So this is where we would be expecting a bounce. Could take a risk here on this bar. But that's a pretty direct move down. I'm gonna try it. We'll just do one contract. Downtrend, technically speaking, is played out. We got a nice bullish bar. Has a pretty good chance of working. We'll cut this quickly if it doesn't pop up in our favor very soon. This is a very aggressive entry. To have a higher chance of success, we'd want to wait for a higher low, or better yet, even a double higher low. This is like the first opportunity to get in. Just broke the overnight low. We're in a range. Range is likely to hold. See if we can get a pop. Basically only looking to get back to the 21 here. We get a nice higher low, I might add to this. If this bar closes bearish though, I'm gonna take an early loss or look to scratch out. Nice. I will add on this higher low. Again, just looking for this this move to the 21 EMA. Don't want to. It could very well turn into resistance, so I'm going to trail the stop pretty soon here. Yeah, we'll trail that stop. Take a little scalp. It may continue to go on, but you don't want to see that turn into a loser. And we just got ticked out for the profit. But it's all good. It's all good. This is the kind of day you don't want to push it too much. Take what the market can give you. Get in, get out. Don't overstay your welcome. So that's going to be the game plan today, guys. Expect that the range will continue. You see these, well, looks like a really strong move in one direction. Don't get fooled. Don't think that that's the start of a major trend. We're very likely to continue to go back and forth, up and down in this general zone. So I'm more looking for reversals than I am looking for continuation. But thanks for hanging out with me. I think I'll be back on Friday. Definitely taking the next 2 days off for the holidays. There's not going to be much going down in the market. So actually, I mean, there's definitely not trading on New Year's Day. Maybe there's like a half day tomorrow. I don't know, but it's not worth it. If there is a half day tomorrow, it's not worth it. But yeah, we'll continue to look for scalps. The rest of today's session over in the Discord, links below. You can join me there. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Have a great trading day, and I'll see you next time.